Good morning. Welcome back to Mobile Mysteries. Thank you for tuning in. Make sure you like this video, subscribe to my channel, and share it with your friends. Talk about it amongst other people. Ponder on it. I just briefly want to just say, make sure when you're in a dating situation that you are getting the things that you want, need, and desire. When you're in a partnership with someone and you all are reciprocating energy, and this is just more so not from if you messing with a fuckboy type of low vibration. I'm talking about you that met somebody and they're a solid person. You know what I'm saying? They're a good person. They straight. But even in that, don't, because you can get into a situation, it can be beautiful, magical, and all that. However, you still got to get to know that person. It can feel really, really, really good. However, you still have to pay attention and take heed to the things and characteristics that this person may be having, even though overall the situation or circumstance might be suffice. And in that, pay attention to different characteristics and behaviors and mannerisms to decide or determine, okay, is this something that I want to accept and deal with within a person? Because when you're dating, one thing you need to realize when you're dating, you don't have to give your all. You don't have to give everything, all of your essence. Let this person know your every move. Check in with them every time you got to do something. Check in with them every time you go to sleep. No, you ain't got to do that. And then another thing we got to do, and I know I need to definitely do, is understand that we have options. Just because we meet someone and they're great, immediately we don't have to take ourselves or put ourselves in a position of monogamy, because we're still just getting to know this person. We're still just learning who this person is, what's going on, how they operate, how they digest their food. You know what I'm saying? We need to know these things about a person. And so I just want to briefly say, be sure that when you're in a situation of dating and all that, that you still take heed and pay attention to certain things and dynamics, and ask yourself, is this what I want? Is this how I want to proceed? Do these characteristics with this person add up to mine? Am I getting the things internally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, psychologically that I need from this person, even though you're still just dating and learning them? Because a lot of times we realize one person is not going to have everything that we desire. That's almost unrealistic. However, we are capable of learning the dynamic and characteristics of an individual and of ourselves, and ask ourselves, do my characteristics line up with this person? Do my dynamics and communication skills and how I operate line up with this person dynamic and communication skill and how they operate? Is who I am in my world fit into who this person is in their world? And if that dynamic just don't add up and you're just not 100% feeling the situation, or feeling as though, okay, there's enough here to sustain and for me to go along with, if it's not, don't be afraid to leave. Don't be afraid to tell that person, hey, I'm not necessarily feeling the same way that I was feeling in the beginning, or I'm not necessarily feeling the same way that I was feeling a couple weeks ago, or a couple months ago, or a couple hours ago. And sometimes you have to realize that if a person can be great, but if they have certain characteristics this is their characteristic, okay, it's not going away that easy. This is a dynamic that they had for years. You got to realize you can't change that about that person. You shouldn't even want to put the energy into changing a person, because the energy that you got to put into changing somebody is the energy that you need to be putting within yourself to be healing whatever reason or why you trying to change the dynamic of somebody else. So that's all I have today. Stay true to yourself. Be aware that you are enough to get what you want. Okay? Don't be afraid to let things go if they are no longer fitting or settling into the functionalities of your reality and the things that you desire. Y'all be blessed. Tune in to Mobile Mysteries. Like, share, and subscribe.